You guys have asked for sweet pizza for ages, and looking at chocolate, this was the perfect excuse.
Why ask for this? This is mental.
It's not mental, it's going to be amazing.
Thanks to your requests, Tesco took us to Ireland, where we met some great chocolatiers to learn how the magical stuff gets made.
Now we're knocking up 6 delicious chocolate recipes, recommended of course by you.
So let's talk chocolate.
We are very lucky to be welcomed into Fingal's home at Gubbins Farm, and we're using his pizza oven.
I want one of these. If you haven't got one, we'll tell you
Careful.
how to make this at home. But this is a monster, and he's lit it and fired it up for us. So all we have to do is make the pizza.
Right, let's do
Which
this.
starts with dough. Before that, we need our weighed out flour, and this is pizza or pasta flour, a sprinkle of salt, and then our yeast, dried active yeast, mixed into our warm water.
To bring it alive.
It's quite windy up here.
Can you see my breath?
So our yeasty water goes into there with the salt and the flour, and then just mix it all together with a spoon to start off with. And as soon as you've got a dough, you can throw it onto the table and begin to knead it. And you want to put loads of work into it so the gluten really stretches and you've got something that's amazing to roll out later on. And while you're doing that, I can get the pizza oven ready. Now, Fingal very kindly lit this for us with loads of wood earlier on. It's been burning for a few hours. It is super hot in there. Now we just want to push it all to the back so we've got room to put our pizza in just a moment. Just kind of massage it and roll it and make it nice and elastic. And as soon as you're happy it's like that, I swap it for one I made earlier on. Because if you leave it in a nice warm farm kitchen, it expands to that.
Wow,
okay?
that's a lot more springy.
Springy, it's got soft air. This one can go in there, prove, and later on we can cook savoury pizzas. But the secret here is this stuff, and it's semolina. So, scatter plenty of semolina across the table.
I've just found a new instrument, listen.
That, again, a good kind of thwack, isn't it?
I like that word.
This is my new word,
Is
thwack.
it a TH or an F?
THW, I think.
Thwack, thwack, thwack,
Thwack.
thwack. Can I try and spin? What's the worst that can happen? That's right, isn't it? That's what they do.
Yeah. And why?
Supposedly, it turns it into a circle.
Well, yeah, kind of.
See?
Perfect. There's our pizza dough.
Yep.
Next up, stuffed crust. What are we going to stuff it with?
Cheese.
Raspberries.
Oh.
All the way around. And the raspberries become our stuffed crust. Next up, the chocolate part of our chocolate adventure. This is a chocolate and hazelnut spread.
Check that out.
Grab one that you like.
Oh,
and then
it's the best invention of all time, chocolate spread.
that's going on instead of tomato sauce. So hazelnuts next, and these are then going to roast in the oven. You'll notice with the chocolate, as it begins to heat up, it'll ooze and it'll spread to the edges, so big lumps that will spread out.
Does this give it a different kind of flavour, this oven, as well?
Yes, I think it absolutely will. What it will do is give it a wood smoke, plus because it's going straight onto that stone, it's going to get a really crispy bottom. And this is the paddle. Now please be careful, but I need...
to hit you so much with this. That look real?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Ready?
Yep.
Plenty of semolina underneath. 1, 2, 3, straight under.
Oh, I'm like a pro.
It's got to be quick, otherwise you'll end up changing the shape of the pizza.
I gotcha.
And then into our oven. And in an oven that hot, I reckon we've got about 2 minutes to prep a few berries.
Right.
Then we'll take it out, add the berries, and then put it back in for another 2 minutes.
Perfect,
Okay?
right.
So, we've got some strawberries, so we've got some blueberries, and we've got some blackberries. Obviously, it's only the strawberries that need cutting up.
Can I just point out, we're using one of Fingal's knives. How beautiful is that? Got a little F for Fingal?
He makes knives.
Him and David Beckham are now my man crushes. They're worlds apart, but my God.
The great thing about this is, apart from leaving the dough to prove, it's so quick, because already, look at this, there's a bit of smoke coming out, and that's not our pizza burning. That's some of the semolina on the bottom.
That's a great excuse again.
Don't panic, because that's our pizza so far, half cooked.
Holy
I'm going to
mud.
pop it up there.
The smell of that.
And now we can start to scatter some of these.
Now, I'm not endorsing this, but if you wanted to cheat, could you just buy a pre-made pizza base to make life really easy?
Yes, and do you know why?
Why?
Because it's a basic bread dough.
Okay.
So it's not sweet,
can't
it
go wrong.
hasn't got any extra flavour. What we are going to do, because the chocolate is super sweet, is this moment here, a little pinch of sea salt. Because salted chocolate, as we found out on our trip, is amazing. Salt and chocolate, great combination. Plenty of berries, and then back into the oven for a couple more minutes.
Oh, for a minute. More chocolate, just because.
Because we're celebrating chocolate, why not?
Oh, come on, look at that. Chuck it in.
Perfect. Back into our oven for another few minutes. If you're doing it at home, grab yourself a pizza stone. They're not that expensive, and it means you get that crispy bottom. Or, if you haven't got one of those, you can just do it on any baking tray. It will take a bit longer, but all the details are down below, oven temperatures and times. All we need to do is clear up here, And the finishing touch is just as it comes out of the oven, a little bit of mascarpone cheese, which will just ooze into it. Another hint towards Italian
Ireland.
pizza, even though we're in Ireland. Sprig of mint, of course. And final top tip is, look at this, the pizza's pretty much there. Berries
my
just
Lord.
beginning to pop.
Look at that.
But the last 20 seconds, hold it right up to the roof of the pizza oven, because that's where the heat is. And that will just give you an
I would
amazing
laugh so
top.
much if we bring it down, it's not there.
It's just stuck to it, hasn't
Yeah,
stuck to
we're
the roof.
good.
We're good. I've never used one of these before, but I want one. Look at that. There we go.
Come off it, this
Steaming,
is ridiculous.
absolutely gorgeous. And you know what I love about this?
What?
Pizza is social food at the best of times. Make a big batch of dough, cook off loads of pizzas,
Yep.
and finish with a few sweet ones. Once you've done all your savoury ones, everyone will love it. You guys asked for a sweet pizza. I think we've done it justice with Fingal's oven.
I think so.
There it is, a sweet and berry pizza.
Sorted!
Sorted. Look at the stuffed crust. Raspberry inside a beautiful dough.
I'm really, really, really sorry to do this to you because I know you can't taste it right now and it is so good.
Go and build yourself a pizza oven and make this in a few days' time, or make it tonight at home without one.
The latter sounds better to me. Do it.